Hey everybody, it's Undone Lyric, and I'm partnered now. Woo! Alright, I've been waiting for this email for months. Finally got it. Awesome, awesome stuff. So, I'm getting to what this video is about, but one thing I want to bring up real quick. Triple spray, that wasn't it, but I have other things I want to bring up, is I really need a partnered background very badly. If anyone is talented at all, could help me out by making a banner and all the other stuff, really appreciate it. The one I made personally looks like crap. I don't know what I'm doing. I can use Photoshop, but pretty much suck at it. So now down to what this video is really about, which is the Modern Warfare 3 gameplay in itself, which is a little different because typically in my commentaries, I like to do like little life stories and that kind of thing. But I kind of want to stick to the game in itself, since the game's still relatively early, all that stuff. Now, one thing I want to talk to you about is how it's different from Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2, and what the differences I've noticed, and things that I'm catching on to. And we'll get to that little kill cam right there in a moment, because that was complete BS, which tends to happen in this game, as many of you know, and it's very painful sometimes to even play this. Now, I'm going to start in reverse order from Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, how I played it, and how it's different. So, in Modern Warfare 2, the spawns were not too bad in that game, really. It was a pretty good, solid Call of Duty, except for some of the big major things that really sucked, like danger close, noob tubes, all that craziness. No really good way to take out air support, no SAM turrets, any of that. So, with that kind of stuff, it sort of sucked quite a bit. Now, with Black Ops, they really evened out a lot of things. And a lot of people didn't like that it was so even, because you couldn't use like some kind of cheap class and get a ton of kills and stuff. And, there wasn't many people running around getting 70, 80 kills a game like it was in Modern Warfare 3. Now, in Modern Warfare 2, I played it just to play. I wasn't really commentating at the time, and I didn't really care. So I don't have a really good, I guess, somewhat professional opinion or whatever based on Modern Warfare 2. Now, Black Ops, I started getting a lot more serious about that. And I started really paying attention to my minimap more. And I started really doing a lot better with it. And, I was able to actually pull out, and get a chopper gunner, at least one, almost every single game. Very, very easily. Now, with Black Ops, the way the spawns worked, unless you don't know, in case you don't know, I should say, basically the way the spawns worked in Black Ops was it would almost spawn you on a complete other side of the map, which was great. I loved it. It worked perfect for me, okay? And I love that because you could rush, all that stuff, and it wasn't a big problem. Now, in Modern Warfare 3, what's changed is the spawning system is more like a revenge spawn system. Like I said in that kill cam earlier, dude spawned pretty much right behind me and took me out. And, it kind of sucks. So basically in this game, the way you got to really play it is you got to almost kind of stick with your teammates a little bit more and look in the other direction from where your teammates are. And it almost seems like they won't really spawn in a place that you're really looking at directly, but they will spawn near you. That will happen. So when you kill somebody, you got to be really on the alert. You got to look around everywhere. You got to be on your toes, ready to go. I want to talk to you also about Modern Warfare 3, how I play it and what I do to increase my score and what helps me do better. One thing is I am rocking silencer on most classes these days because it keeps you off the minimap, and every little help you can get in this game can really be helpful. And I usually always run support. I happen to be running assault in this particular game. But, yeah. So, anyways, the main way that I usually like to play this game, kind of what I was just talking about. Sticking with your teammates a little bit more, kind of staying in an area to an extent, in a high traffic area, and defending yourself, and paying attention to that minimap. And that's what I did right there. So I ended up getting my attack helicopter and, all that stuff. Other things that are going to help you do better is you get with teammates. Communicate with them. You play with randoms, you tend to do a lot worse. I already said silencer, and use good perk combos. And I'm also going to be making a video pretty soon, maybe later on or something, basically having to do with what combos you should and shouldn't work, what you should have in there, what you shouldn't have in there, and things that work together really well. And unfortunately I wasn't able to actually use this Reaper, which really sucks. But I'm starting to get the hang of Modern Warfare 3 now, and it's going really well for me. And at first I kind of liked it, and then I hated it, and now I'm starting to like it again. So we'll see how it goes from there. But I got a bunch of gameplays ready to go, guys. All you have a great day. Hey everybody, it's Undone Lyric, and today we're going to be talking about sex, drugs, and alcohol. That's right, New Year's. But, first before we get into that, I got a couple other little things I kind of want to just bring up and talk to you guys a little bit about. And one thing is obviously going to be this helicopter. I can't ever resist this thing. I like it. I get in here and blah, I just kill people. But it does get me killed a couple times in this gameplay, unfortunately. But, as most of you know that have been longtime subscribers, I don't play the game as like a try-hard. I mean, I can go into try-hard mode if I feel like it, but for the most part, I usually play this game literally just for fun. And I'm more of a casual player. I don't play, 5 hours a day. Sometimes I don't play for 3 or 4 or 5 days straight. And, it's just, I love the game. It's awesome, but, I just play it for fun, and I make commentaries for fun, and that's what I do. That's how I be. So one thing I want to talk to you a little bit about in this commentary is, me going back to my roots. You might be like, what do you mean going back to your roots, Mr. Undone Lyric? What does that mean, man? All right, so if you guys have noticed, the last few videos of Modern Warfare 3 that I've really released has been more along the lines of like tips, tutorials type deal, explaining things in the game, that sort of thing. And I feel like, it's been out for a couple months now. That time is over. It's okay right in the beginning, but everyone pretty much has seen everything, and there's so many other like way bigger dudes that get 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, million views on these videos that that's what people are gonna see. If I title something, it's gonna be way down in the pool, and that's just the way it is. So I decided I'm gonna kind of go back to what I normally do, which is more of like a vlog story type thing. I'm like an 80-year-old man trapped in a 23-year-old body. Okay. So you might be like, what? what does that mean, man? Well, that basically means that I have lots of stories. I have lots of life experience, in and out of, wherever. I've moved to a lot of places. I've actually had a pretty full life as of, as time has gone on. Okay. So now I want to ask you guys of a slight favor. If you or someone is good at design or graphics or anything, I am still looking for a YouTube background. I have one currently that someone made for me a while back, and I do like it, but I'm just looking for something a little bit different. I'll just roll with this one for as long as it takes, but I'm looking for that. I'm also looking for an intro between 3 to 5 seconds long, and some custom thumbnails. So if you want to do that, I can give you 3 different shoutouts and 3 different videos. If you want to make all 3 and they look cool, all that good stuff, I'll definitely help you out and help promote you and all that good stuff. I'll link you off to the side on the left-hand side of the channel. Graphics and whatever done by this guy. All that good stuff. And when people need something, I'll send them to you if you charge money or whatever. Yeah. So really would appreciate that. Now, one thing I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about is and I want your guys' opinion on this kind of stuff. I really want you guys to comment on this, and hopefully you've watched the video so far and I've been able to hold your attention this long. Okay. Basically what I really want you to do, and as you guys know, I always read all of the comments and I reply to probably 99% of everything that comes in. And I want you guys to comment and tell me things about Modern Warfare 3. Okay? I want you to tell me things that you really dislike, things that you really do like, certain things that you've learned about the game, and I might go in and test some of the stuff that you tell me, that you've actually come up with. And basically I want to make a follow-up video, and kind of like what I did in my previous video, the community series. I just burped a little, that's why I was a little pause there. I'm gassy right now, man. I ate a bunch of potato wedges. They were good. So anyways, I want to make a follow-up video and put like your YouTube username on there and stuff like that, with your question, or I want questions or facts or statements or anything to do with Modern Warfare 3, and I want to make a follow-up video about that. So to help me out with that, I would really appreciate it. And if no one wants to do that, then I'll just simply come up with all my own stuff, and maybe we can get some kind of conversation going that way, and then I can make a follow-up video that way. So the other thing is I actually have quite a few Black Ops gameplay. Not quite a few. I think I have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 Black Ops gameplays that I still never really posted. And I was just kind of curious on what you guys thought, if I should post any of those. If you guys are already sick of seeing Modern Warfare 3 and you want to see some Black Ops stuff, I have some pretty decent, fairly beast gameplays. I mean, nothing like crazy, like 98-1 on the Demolition Nuketown or anything like that. But I have some like high mid 40s kills, low 5 to 7 deaths, in that range with 2-3 chopper gunners, that kind of thing. So if you guys are interested in that at all, let me know, and I'll go ahead and post some of those up. So now, kind of slipping back into my roots here, I kind of want to tell you guys a little bit about like New Year's and what all happened. All right, this kind of goes along the lines with sex, drugs, and alcohol, like right in the beginning. Okay, no drugs. That was a joke. But there was no sex for me, and there was alcohol. Now the reason why there was no sex, because the girl that I'm with right now is actually on her period, which is a bloody shame, as the British would say. But I mean that quite literally, a bloody shame. So yeah, that didn't quite happen for me, which it's cool. That's cool. Like, I'll get it again. I mean, I live with her, right? So yeah, lots of alcohol. Whew. I was over at my dad's house, actually in his pole barn. And if you don't know what pole barn is, it's just like this really big building that's like 60 by 60, 15-foot ceilings, like ultimate man cave. Right. Okay. So now you have like a little visual of what it is. There's a bunch of people there. He's got big screen TVs, surround sound, Bose speakers, all that crazy stuff. I wouldn't say it's cribs worthy, but like MTV cribs. So at any rate, we're all there hanging out. I know a lot of people are there. There's probably about 25 to 35 people, somewhere in that range. And I probably know at least 20 of them, very well and all that. And we're all drinking, having a good time. Ooh, Happy New Year's. Had some champagne when the ball dropped and stuff. And my sister was there as well. And she's a little bit older than me. She's like 27, somewhere around there. And I don't even know how old she is. I'm a terrible brother. So anyway, she starts drinking. She's taking shots of tequila. She's started drinking this rum that was 92 proof. And if you don't know what that is, it's almost like moonshine, basically. But it wasn't literally moonshine. But she's taking that, and then all of a sudden, like 10 minutes later, she's like crying. She thought she pissed herself, but she didn't, and she couldn't see straight. So we took care of her. It was all good. But anyways, that's the end of the commentary, guys. You all have a great day.